It's 6:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Police have charged 4 teenagers over a violent bashing at a Belmont service station. 2 men aged 20 and 18 were walking past the Pacific Highway service station just before 1 a.m. on Sunday morning when a van pulled up and 4 people attacked them, leaving them with serious injuries. Senior Constable Jamie Wallace says one of the alleged attackers is due to front court today.
Short time later, police attended a home on Dwyer Chase at Elabrana and arrested a 19-year-old man, a 17-year-old boy and a 17-year-old girl. The trio were taken to Belmont Police Station and were charged with a fray and assault occasioning actual bodily harm. The 19-year-old man was refused bail and is due to appear at Newcastle local court today.
3 17-year-olds, 2 boys and 1 girl are due to face the Children's Court at a later date. Investigations are continuing into a suspicious fire at a Stockton service station at the centre of a controversial neighbourhood dispute. Fire crews arrived at Rose's garage in Fullerton Street on Saturday night to find the building well alight and unable to be saved. The Herald reports some nearby residents rejoiced to see what they described as an eyesore going up in flames. It comes just 2 weeks after the lease on the premises was revoked. The state opposition says police stations across Newcastle and the Hunter have missed out on receiving any newly graduated constables from Goulburn's Police Academy. 105 constables will be allocated to regions across New South Wales, with local commands being snubbed entirely due to a ruling they are running at maximum capacity. Wallsend MP Sonia Hornery says she's disappointed with the decision.
I'm concerned, though, of course, on behalf of the local community, that none of those recruits are being allocated to the Hunter, particularly those who might be in charge of the Wallsend area. So if I wanted to express my disappointment, I'd like to say that we'd like to see more coppers on the beat in the Wallsend area.
Newcastle country music star Catherine Britt has told of her struggle to overcome breast cancer. The brave star took to Instagram over the weekend, saying she is mentally exhausted after recently discovering a thyroid problem and is seeking help from a clinical psychologist to help her get on top of her mental health as well. Catherine is still undergoing chemotherapy at the John Hunter Hospital, but her dosages have been reduced because they were impacting on her nervous system. With Christmas approaching, the Fred Hollows Foundation is reaching out to the Hunter to give the gift of sight this year, with the region already donating more than $490,000 this year to the foundation. Last year, the foundation also provided services to more than 10,000 Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. CEO of the Fred Hollows Foundation, Brian Doolan, is urging everyone to get their eyes checked annually.
Look, this Christmas there's a whole range of things you can do to help. I mean, obviously you can donate to the Fred Hollows Foundation, and we are so grateful when you do that. But also, let people know just to get an eye examination, particularly people living with diabetes. I mean, diabetes is a huge problem in Australia, and it can cause you to go blind.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club.
The Newcastle Jets suffered a 4-0 defeat to Melbourne City at the A-League yesterday at Hunter Stadium. The Jets went into half-time just 1 goal down, but a poor defensive effort had left them fall behind by full-time. Newcastle haven't won a game since round 4, but coach Scott Miller believes the rough patch won't continue.
A team will have troughs throughout the season. We're aware of that. And Melbourne City had one 3 weeks ago, and look at them now. 3 to 4 weeks ago they had one. It's a strong group of people, so a 4-0 defeat is it's an interesting one.
It was a double-header at home for the Jets, with the women's side also going down to Melbourne City. In a tight match, the Jets conceded a goal just before half-time in the 1-0 loss. Newcastle horse trainer Chris Lees was in Hong Kong yesterday with his 5-year-old mare, Lucia Valentina, running in the Hong Kong Cup. The mare ran a respectable 5th in the 2,000-metre race, collecting just over $148,000. And University look to be at risk of slipping to 4th on the Newcastle District Cricket ladder if they lose to Newcastle City when play resumes next Saturday, having bowled City out for 228. University finished the day at 3 for 45. 2 in your RFM News Time, 26 to 7.